Hey gamers, it's grindthisgame here, back with oxygen not included. The accept every dupe challenge. We're up to 75 dupes now. We will go to 100. I turned the printing pot off for now. We do have a bit of food piling up. We've got 4.1 million food now. I think we have enough oxygen for 90 dupes, so we should probably start taking on some more dupes here. I did do quite a bit off camera, unfortunately. It was just taking so long. It was never going to fit into one episode. So last episode we had some basic amenities, and now we have a bathroom on this new planet. So we've got a bathroom, we've got 4 bedrooms. I accepted a couple dupes on the printer here. I built quite a bit actually. What else do we do here? We set up some food storage here. I've been cleaning up all the extra materials and stuff, doing some sweeping. Dug out the bottom here a little bit, made a boo-boo right here. Actually, this was filled with water originally, and I dug down here. The abyssalite above it was not hot, but this abyssalite here was actually transfers temperature. It shouldn't. It's a bug in the game because it says thermal conductivity 0, but it does conduct heat. So the water started to boil, so I got some insulated tiles in there real quick. I have sent the rocket back once, quite recently, because I ran out of sand, and I ran out of kind of just materials in general to make sand. So I brought back 20 tons of it, which is sitting in this container here. We're going through it pretty quick, because our main source of oxygen right now is just from polluted oxygen water bottles giving off gas. But this episode I want to focus on getting nuclear power set up, which I've roughed out here. And again, I've shamelessly copied Francis John. He does a lot of good research, and I really liked his design for the reactor, so here it is. It's not functional yet. We're going to try to boot it up during this episode. Hopefully it works. He built his in debug, the one he showed that's similar to this. I guess the only difference is he left only 2 tiles of space here under the turbines. I left 4 and 4. And in here I left 1 space where he didn't. These are open to the world out here, and I'm trying to create a vacuum in this chamber here. So I'll kind of walk through it. It takes basically 10 turbines to suck up all the energy from this thing. We need to be filled with water, so I got some water prepped here. We've got a water container down here. I'm dealing with a really cold area out here, so I have to keep the water warm in this insulated container. And then eventually we'll put it in the reactor, and we've got an auto sweeper and a loader here to load enriched uranium. Now I have to bring it in from the other planet first. What else do we got here? We got a cooling loop, which kind of runs through here. It's all insulated except for the radiant pipe here along the steam turbines to cool things down. And I guess I could have done a couple loops, but I just went with 1. This is all lead. It shouldn't get over 200 or 300 degrees in this whole thing. Maybe a little hot down here. So the way this thing works is it dumps out a bunch of hot water. I think it's at 400 degrees. It comes out a 30 kilogram packet of water comes at the bottom here. Not through the vent, but just kind of falls out of this thing. And doesn't interact with anything until it gets down here. And that's going to hit this water and heat up the water and eventually turn it to steam. And then the steam will make its way along this chamber and get sucked up by these guys. We certainly don't need the power, but the reason I built this thing was, one, I've never really built it before, except for when it first came out. I practiced with it, I think in debug. But I'm making it for the rads, actually, so there's going to be a bunch of radiation around the reactor here, and then I'm going to put a bunch of collectors, and we're going to try to fire them into a nuclear rocket, which I think I'll put here. I might put it here, it's closer. I would have to move this rocket, which isn't really a problem. We can move it. We can move it over here, in fact. As long as we have access to this rocket. I'm also putting background tile, as you can see. along here, because I'm trying to make a giant rocket silo so I can capture all the heat when these things lift off. So that's what's going on there. It's not quite finished yet. Got some pretty bad save lag here, and I'm saving every cycle because the game's been crashing on me. And we hit, what, cycle 1000 off camera not so long ago here. I guess I should probably speed things up here so we can get this vacuum. How much do we have in here? We got milligrams left in here. We could fire it up early, but I'm a little bit worried that this hydrogen and stuff will block these turbines. We could open up the top, like remove a tile here, and the steam would probably push it out. But then we risk overheating everything here. A little bit worried about that. I guess we should probably pick something to go in here. Our uranium is actually on the other planet here. Herbera. So we'll need to send it over. Enriched uranium is in here. We've got 20 tons in here. And another 10 tons in here. And what's this under? Manufactured. Okay. Let's send... Well, I better not send it yet. But we'll get it ready here. Manufactured, enriched uranium. Make the priority 8. So those manually loaded, I guess. Guess we could technically turn it on early. Just to see it in action. I'm a little bit worried if it gets too hot and then these can't cool things down, that we'll have a meltdown. So the steam pressure in here can't go over a certain amount or the reactor won't work. It doesn't really tell you anywhere what the max pressure is, which is kind of unfortunate. And it doesn't really tell you like how it works. I guess you just have to play with it. We'll come back and look at this in a second just to make... I'm tempted just to fire it up, but we should probably wait for a full vacuum. It might take a while. If it takes too long, we'll fire it up anyway and see what happens. What else has been going on this map? I realized my automation for this smart storage bin was not correctly set up, so I actually ended up making like ridiculous amounts of plastic. 69 tons of plastic. We'll never get through that, I don't think. Let me pause here and zoom out. I did clean things up down in this area a little bit. There was a bunch of CO2 getting trapped in here. And there was a bunch of chlorine I cleaned up, and I put in a canister filler. And there's a canister emptier at the top of the map in space to dump all that out. I realized we've got oxygen down on the bottom here now. Which is fine, I guess. And do we still have water coming through? Yep. We got water coming in from this turbine, or not turbine, this vent. Which is getting cooled at the moment just by this large body of water here. Which is not a long-term solution. Oh, I did do another thing off camera that was up here. I'm not sure if the mushrooms were new. I think I had mushrooms here last episode, but put some more in. We definitely don't need them anymore because we've got too much food. I should probably dig these up for now, maybe. Yeah, let's dig these up. I only had these here to use up slime, but let's disable this as well. We definitely need to start paring back on the food. It's a little bit crazy. I didn't quite finish this off either, but we got a decent amount of it done. And the Drecos have been just breeding like crazy, as you can see. I've been even turning their eggs into omelets because there's too many of them. What else has been going on here? Not a whole lot. Oh yeah, the other Geyser tamer, kind of in a bad way, is up here. No, it's down here. Here it is. Originally I was using this anti-entropy thermo nullifier to cool steam, but it's not enough. So instead we got an aqua tuner in here. And what it's doing is it's cooling this petroleum, and it's cooling this zone here. And then as the hot water comes out, actually, you know what? That water's gonna freeze. I've been putting it in containers here. This is probably a really bad idea. I don't really have any use for this water, so it's just been piling up. As you can see, and it's gonna freeze in here in a moment. And that'll cause some problems. Oh, it's already causing problems. I guess I'll just keep storing it. I really have no use for it. Put a bit more in here. I should probably just cap that geyser because I don't really have a need for it. Even though I've done so much in here already. I could just let it overpressurize. And set this to stop cooling the coolant, maybe? I think that's maybe what I'll do. What's the temperature in here? 160. So if we say if above... If above... actually... If above 299. That should keep that off from now on. And the liquid's going in there, so that should help things not freeze. Oh wow, look at that. Well, I guess we'll get the hot water out of there, move it from tank to tank. That's all that's happening. And this should overpressure. Oh, it is overpressure. Good, good. I don't even know why I built this because we just have so much damn water. It's kind of crazy. And it's freezing in here. This I didn't do. This is natural freezing pattern. It's an antibody, right? Anyway, moving on. Let's go back up here. Maybe we'll risk turning this thing on because that's the focus of the episode. Should we turn it on? I think we can let the water in safely. Let's do that. That's what this is right here. We definitely want that water in there. And in retrospect, these pumps should actually be over here, because this is what I'm going to seal up. But we're getting rid of all this gas in here. And maybe this should be insulated too. Some heat may leak out of here if we go back inside. Anyway, we'll deal with that if we have to go back in, which we probably will. The steam turbines, they basically go output to this bridge. There's a pipe in behind her that goes from here to here. And then to the bridge over here, and then same thing repeated, and then it dumps the water back down here. This is steel. Everything is insulated as ceramic, pretty much. And got the same water output going along here. Let's make sure I got pipe in behind there, which I think I do. We'll find out pretty quickly if I didn't do it correctly. I think I can see it there, hiding behind. And then we got the cooling loop, which we're going in here past a sensor. If it can't go in, it goes to the bridge, comes out here. The coolant comes back out here. And goes up through here, and along here. Cools this down, goes down here, cools this down, and re-enters. And this bridge here will be for... The coolant is actually going to be nuclear waste. Which is a solid below, I think, 26 or 27 degrees. And turns into a liquid above that. So it's kind of not hot enough in here yet, and we don't have any nuclear waste yet. So the nuclear waste will come out of here, that'll end up being our coolant. We might have to use a different coolant just to get started. But I've disabled this pump for now so it doesn't suck up the water. We want the water to turn into steam first. I'm feeling impatient, so I think I'm just gonna fire this thing up. We can keep making a vacuum in there. That's safe, I think. Now let's make sure we can get uranium in there. Uranium should come in here. Get auto-fed. I'm leaving this in case we have to ever go back in. And if we do, a bunch of hot steam's gonna blow out the side and cause some problems. So maybe I won't use ceramic, but we'll use some igneous rock and insulate this up, just in case we have to go back in. Okay. I think I'm gonna do it. We'll let them finish that up. And we'll start sending over some enriched uranium. And that should get the process started. We got water in the reactor. Let's double check. 90 kilograms and 30 kilograms, good. I've probably forgotten something. We got power. Power's going onto the main grid down here. Our current load is actually getting close to 20 kilowatts. Which is bad because I haven't replaced all the heavy watt wire in the base yet. Let the save happen. Now, I'm gonna call him Sir Francis John. He recommends 6 tiles of water down here. But I have more room in this area because I went with 4 tiles here, so I might not have enough water. I might have to add some. And I left a little entry point here to add more water if we need more water. Okay, let's go to the other planet and grab some uranium. Enriched uranium we're going to stick in this container here. Manufactured enriched uranium, priority 9. And then we want it to be auto-loaded. Manufactured, where are you? Let's close some of these things up. There you are. Actually, this needs to be a higher priority than this, so it gets fed. There we go. Shipping. Scalding. Why are you down here without a suit on? This happens sometimes. They just somehow magically get out without a suit. And I can't select them for some reason. Can't select anything. There we go. We'll move you back into the base where you belong. You don't belong down there. I don't know how you got out. You might die in the process. Hopefully not. Yeah, sometimes they get out without suits on. I don't know how that happens. There's only one way out of the base now. It's very rare, but it happens. We'll watch them fly along the tube. Here he goes. Back inside. Okay. Enriched uranium should be coming over. And should end up in here. Let's make sure it's come over. Uranium. Enriched uranium. Yeah, we got some. We got some. It should get loaded here. Oh, I have to do manual. Allow manual use. There we go. It's about to get real fast in here, folks. We're either going to have a meltdown or we're going to have success. If someone comes and delivers, is this reachable? Yeah, it's reachable. Make it priority 9. Oh, here comes the green stuff. Here we go. Chris, you should probably Okay, here we go. We're gonna slow things down here. That's getting loaded in the reactor. Oh boy, it's happening. It's happening. It's happening. Okay. Water. I'm a little bit worried. I'm a little bit concerned, to be honest. Whoa, there goes the hot packet of water. Okay, so this thing is apparently 400 degrees. So it's gonna get real hot in here in a second. Oh yeah, that warm thing is up in a hurry. Wow. It's actually quite quiet. Does it give off radiation? Oh yeah. Slight hazard. Significant hazard. Slight hazard. Okay. It actually spits out the water surprisingly fast. There she goes. So how much does this... Oh, here comes the nuclear waste. Well, not yet. I'll speed things up here. I should probably have my dupes in lead suits. Slight hazard still. Okay. What is that? Continuing to go up? 145 rads. I think it's steady state, hopefully. Okay, we got some steam happening here now. We got nuclear... Whoa! Reactor meltdown already? Why? That was fast. Where did my water go? I wasn't feeding any water in, like a dum-dum. I never hooked it up. Okay, you know what? I rarely do this. But we're gonna load from a save. We just had a cycle not so long ago. I don't usually do this. But maybe we should watch it melt down a little bit first, and then we'll go back. Yeah, let's watch it melt down first, and then we'll go back in time. Oh boy. Oh boy. Don't forget to hook up the water to your reactor. Okay, that's pretty good. That's a pretty good explosion. What's the radiation like? Extreme hazard. Wow, that was cool. Okay, that's not what I wanted though. That definitely wasn't intentional. Okay, it'll take a while to reload here, but that was fun. I guess there wasn't a whole lot of water in that pipe. And this time with water. Okay, let's make sure we hook up the water here. The water is over here. Goes in there. Well, it certainly was exciting. Let's make sure we haven't delivered their uranium yet. I don't think I have. Hopefully I haven't. Uranium... No, not yet. Okay, good. Gotta make sure we got that water hooked up first. There we go. Water up that way. Perfect. Okay. Let's try that again. Second time lucky. We need enriched uranium up in here. Pretty 6. Because this one's already 7, and then we gotta put it on here as well. And then we'll disallow it here for now. Make this one a lower priority down here. Okay. As you can see, the bees have been busy. Eating, chipping away. I'm not quite sure how much uranium we use per cycle, but I think with 20 tons we'll have ample. And I probably should have some radiation suits around my dupes that are doing this stuff. dealing with this stuff, but it's at moderate, so as long as we keep them out of this area most of the time. Okay, we got our vacuum there, that's good. Okay, any enriched uranium yet? 620 kilograms, here we go. Double, triple check the water is good, yes, and we got water from the base, yep. Ample water supplies. 180 kilograms are going in. Come on, dupes, you can do it. Someone can do it. Oh, allow manual use, same mistake. They're coming. About to deliver it. So yeah, nuclear waste comes down. Eventually this water will turn into steam and be replaced with nuclear waste down here. And then we'll start pumping it by changing this automation here. I don't think I showed the automation overlay. This is to control the aqua tuner, so the coolant doesn't get too cool. And this is just to control this pump, which will pump our uranium waste. Now once this cooling loop is full, we want the excess to go up here and around here, and I'm going to dump it right here. Okay, this thing is on and live. Enriched uranium, 119 kilograms. Nuclear waste. Oh yeah, it's getting hot already. I'm a little bit worried the nuclear waste will fall out that way. Hopefully it won't. How much of that stuff do we have? Got 100 kilograms of it already. Oh, we got steam. We got steam. We got more steam. 200 kilograms of... Okay, good. This kicked in. This is really good. Okay. It's happening. A little bit worried about these ones up here, but as long as one pack of steam gets in here, it kind of self-clears. I'm a little bit worried about this water never turning to steam. Oh, I forgot to put a thermo shift plate here to spread out the... conduct the heat, but guess we're pretty set here now. Probably not going back in. Nuclear waste, 300 kilograms. And the nuclear waste itself gives off lots of radiation. Some people compress it. You know what, I'm going to move this pipe down here. We'll put a vent here instead. I think this is going to turn into a solid immediately because it's so cold here. Solid nuclear waste. And we don't really have a plan for it. Some people super compress it and it just creates a bunch of rads for them. Okay, I don't want the nuclear waste to go up and over this lip here. We've certainly got steam though. If the steam pressure gets too high, we're in trouble as well. This reactor will stop working. And that'll be a problem. These aren't kicking on. Temperature below 125. Yeah, it just has to get a little bit hotter. I'm a little bit concerned. And we got lots of rads here. Let's make sure this vent is gone. Nuclear power is freaky. Okay, we got steam almost everywhere. We're here now. And I think that is agreeing with us now. It's just this water is in the way now. Which will eventually turn into steam. And these turbines are going to heat up in a hurry here. And we should probably think about collecting rads. I should really have a heavy watt wire for all the rad collectors, but let's build one. And we'll shoot it off into nowhere to begin here. Rad bolt generator. What should we build it out of? Obsidian? We'll send it to the left. And I need a heavy watt wire up here. We've got some over here we could bring around. I think I'll do that. Or we could come this way. It's kind of I mean, it's shorter this way. Let's go through here. And then along here. Can we build that over that? Yeah, we should be okay. We just need a conductive, heavy watt conductive joint plate. We'll do that out of steel for no particular reason. Right there. There we go. And let's send those bolts to the left. And eventually we'll put them in a rocket either here or here. I think I'll end up putting it here, but... How hot is this thing? 100 degrees. We got steam. We got the turbines heating up. Oh, we got all nuclear waste here now, so I think we can start circulating this stuff. I think it's safe. Don't think that water's gonna move. It's moving that way. Okay, so let's change this to if above. Oh, you know what? There's no liquid here yet. Well then. That's unfortunate. Can we do this? There we go. Okay, there goes some nuclear waste. We'll watch it go through here. It's at 192 degrees, so it's going to actually be heating things up initially. Until it hits the aquatuner and gets cooled down again. And I don't want it to fill up completely, so we'll watch it here, and when it gets to about here, we'll turn it off. Actually, we want to keep pumping it, and the excess will go that way. Yeah, it should be fine. Okay, it's going in at 158 and coming out at... Is it stuttering? Oh, it's good. Or I think it's stuttering. That's not good. I'm pretty sure I did it right. It's not moving. We have too much in the system. Well, that's not good. That's not good at all. We need to get a little bit out of there. I don't see an easy way to do that. Actually, we could take it over here with a plumber. My life has been saved. You know what? This is going to happen again, though. This should be smooth. It's going to get backed up again here. This did not work out very well. I actually have to remove this bridge now. And I don't see an easy way to do that. Well, I'll have to sneak in here and do it. We're gonna have a bunch of steam spray out of here, and it's gonna cause some issues, but hopefully they can deconstruct it if I open this up here. Let's try that. I'm probably gonna regret this. Everything is gonna melt out here. Need to hurry. But with that bridge gone, we should have enough in the loop so it can actually move. Okay, here goes the... Let's slow it down here. Let's make this an emergency. Hopefully we can get it done before too much damage is done. Things are melting. Things are melting. Let's turn this off. Come on, dupes, you can do it. Oh, it's heating up fast. Okay, that's out of there. That's good. That's emergency. Put this in. Ceramic. These are gonna melt pretty soon. As long as no other gases got in. And what's our turbine temperature like? Massively hot. Okay, let's get a plumber up here real quick and empty a little bit of coolant out of here so we can actually move. So it can actually cool, otherwise we're gonna have a meltdown. Come on, hurry up, dupes! Top priority. Okay, I'm gonna go medium speed. Okay, let's make sure this cooling loop can move. It is moving. Smoothly, I think. That's probably enough. We can take out more if we need to. It's still stuttering a little bit. Take a little bit more out. Now we got this. We got the area sealed. That'll naturally cool down over time. 15 kilograms of steam. Yeah, that's fine. That wasn't too bad. Oh, look at this waste. Let's take a little bit more out. The fine-tuning here. I just realized something. We need to take steam out of here instead of sending it back into the reactor, because we're sending in hot water from here. We need to take the water back out. If the pressure gets too high. Never really thought about that. We need a way to get the water out. We could take it out right here. And really, we should start circulating it back. So let's do this. I don't know what the optimal pressure is, but we'll take some water out of here. Priority 9. And send it back in here. Priority 9. You're getting to see all the mistakes with a real build. Okay, that's moving smoothly now. Yeah, and we've got some bubbles in there. Okay, good. Okay, coolant, are you cooling? You're down to 108. Okay, that's good. These guys are nice and hot. We need to get that pressure down real fast. Okay, priority 9. Let's make this an emergency. We got rad bolts. 38, 39. Let's make sure they're actually going. Okay, good. They're not piling up somewhere. Okay, well, this is still something's still an emergency here. The turbine? Oh, okay, so we gotta. We gotta take the water from here now. So I think I can deconstruct this. This is gonna be a little bit iffy, actually. We need a water supply for this, but we also don't want it to overpressurize. This may be tricky. Well, we gotta get the turbines cooled down. Is that happening? Overheat damage, no! The pump? It's made out of steel. How hot is it here? Crap. Crap, crap, crap. Well, we gotta get that out of there. Pronto. If above 1. Below 1? There, get it out of there. Before it's completely melted. If this thing completely breaks, we're hooped. We're gonna have to go inside. Well, that's not good. The turbine's getting cooled enough here. 109 degrees. Too hot still. Oh boy. These things always look easy in debug mode, and then when you actually build them, everything that could go wrong goes wrong. Okay. I don't know how we're gonna cool this area down. I guess the shift plate is necessary. Oh crap. I guess I cut that off without... Yeah, I did cut that off before I had steam here. Oops! Well, maybe we'll end the episode early because I'd have to reload and it's going to take a while. I'll play with this thing off camera a little bit. We'll try to get it going. We can watch another meltdown though, because they're fun. Oh boy. Good thing I'm saving every cycle, folks. I just realized this nuclear waste here that I'm pumping out needs to be in something that's not so conductive. Like maybe it should be up in space, in the vacuum of space or something. Because right here it's just gonna blast a bunch of heat out, which we don't want. So I need a better place for the nuclear waste. A vacuum. It has to be in a vacuum. I want it to be pretty close to where the rockets are. But at the same time, yeah, like how do you deal with this stuff? I'll stick it up here maybe. Right here in the vacuum of space. And then these tiles might melt down. I don't really know what'll happen. I guess we'll find out. They do give off good rads though, but how to kill your colony quickly. Just make a nuclear reactor. And don't give it water. Okay, that's it. We're gonna wrap it up early. Hope you enjoyed it. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.